Hi everyone. Today I have got a new pen. Can you guess what it is? Well, I've been going through some stuff the last week or so. I had a minor procedure done. I had a lump taken out of my arm. Yada yada yada. I won't go into gory details, but yeah. So I wanted to cheer myself up and get a new pen. I mean, I'd kind of planned to get a new pen anyway for May. I was bouncing around some ideas. Uh, I was thinking about trying a mahjong. There's some other more expensive pens that I was looking at. I was thinking about the new Twisby Slate Blue. Still not sure how I feel about it with the black, though. I think I would prefer it if it had silver. I think that would go better for my personal tastes. But I had in my mind for the last couple of months, I did want to get a Briolette. So I was thinking May is going to be my blue month. So I wanted to get a blue Briolette. And I did get a Briolette, but did not get a blue one. So here is my new Benu. I got it yesterday in the post from Colt Pens, along with the usual love hearts because they love us. And the little smiley face. I forgot where I put it. So I haven't looked at it. It's a new Briolette, newish. It just came out like in the last month, I think. And I did see that Dandelion Diaries had a video up, but I haven't looked at that video because I wanted to save it until I'd opened my pen myself. So here we are opening it on camera. So yeah, I got it from Colt Pens. It was 79 pounds. It comes in a standard box, and you also get all the usual gump stuff. You get a cartridge, which I never use. And then, is this empty or nope? You should get a pen rest. Oh, and I got a pink one this time. So, there we go. I now have a pink one and a blue one. Nice. I was kind of hoping it'd be a different color because I already had the blue one. So I'll put my other Benu pen, the Buck on the Rocks, over there. And then we'll save this blue one for the new pen. So, do you know what color I'm talking about already? Maybe you know. I got the, what's it called? I don't remember. Starlit something. Yeah. Starlit Oasis. There you go. And it is kind of a dark green into a turquoise, with a faceted body, and then it's got loads of purple glitter in it, kind of holographic purple. I really hope that's showing up on camera. But the dark green, if you can see, has lots of glitter in it as well. So you have the resin part. What's all resin? What am I talking about? The underlying resin part has glitter in it, but then obviously you get the chunky purple glitters. And it's really pretty. I love the shape. It's more classic cigar-ish shape than the Euphoria. So if I hold it, put them next to each other, it's also smaller than the Euphoria. It's nice. Let's have a look. Oh, and the band is recessed instead of pronounced like the Euphoria, and it's the same color, so it kind of disappears. And you get, I think it's a number 5 Schmidt nib with it, and I got the fine. And I forget what's on my Euphoria. So Euphoria is a number, I think is a number 6. If I'm not mistaken. That is a fine though. So I lay them next to each other. You can see how much bigger the Euphoria is. So the Briolette is not like a sport pen, but is a smaller pen. Let's see what other pens might be similar size to it. So this is my smallest non-sport pen, which is the Pelikan M200 in Golden Lapis. So that is smaller. And then I have my Ferris wheel press marquee, which is just slightly bigger. And what else can I compare it to? I'm just thinking what's more closer in size. Let's try a Kakuno. So Kakuno, just about the same size. Yeah, about right. And Quebeco Perkio, about the same size. Try the Alamy. Nope, smaller than a Lammy. So it'll be smaller than a Twisby. Oh, I love that. I love that color rainbow I just made. Didn't even try. So there you go. So you kind of get an idea of the size of it. Yeah. Now, let's test it with some ink. Do my usual write out. I'm just gonna dip it today because I have an ink I want to ink it with, but since I hadn't opened it yet, I haven't inked it. And I'm pretty sure it came with a converter. I think so. Remember, I had this conversation with Cult Pens once because on their website it says they don't come with converters. And then they tell you what converter to order. So I ordered a converter when I got my Euphoria, and it's the wrong one. They replaced it for me, but they said it's because Benu gave them the wrong information. So I just assumed that when I ordered the pen, I didn't even read the thing. I just was like, okay, they're going to send me a converter this time. Hopefully. If not, I've got a few now, so I'm okay for converters that fit Benu's. Right. Paused. So I am, just for testing today, I'm going to use this sample of Jacques Urbain L'Armée de Cassis, which won the, was this the one that won? March Madness on Simone's Discord. Was this the one that won? I can't remember. Oh my god, somebody help me put it in the comments. I'll have to go look it up. But since I had a sample, I thought I'll use this because it's got the purple glitter, and this is supposed to be a purple ink. So I'm gonna dip her good. And wow, it's really pretty on the pen itself. So I've got my notebook, and this is our. Oh, it's not going. Try again. There we go. Oh, it's taking a minute. Wow, it's really light. Why is the ink so light? Is it me? Hello. So I was struggling to get it to write just dipping. And I don't know if it's because the ink is really light. It's not what I expected. So I felt like it was struggling. So I ended up filling the converter a little bit just to get it going. But this is the Benu Briolette what was this? Starlit Oasis. I feel like, I don't know, it's struggling. It's really struggling to write. It's not as smooth. Um, it's not scratchy. I just feel like I'm kind of pushing it a lot to write. So, and I don't know, maybe the ink is throwing me off. Push it to write. Like, I just feel like it's not flowing good. So I don't know if it's the ink or the pen. Let me just get out my other Benu Euphoria. And this is fine. I mean, it is a different nib size, but I just don't feel like I have to push it. Like, for me, a pen just needs to glide because of my style of writing. Um, like, this is okay. It's working, but I don't know. There's something about it. I think the ink is kind of throwing me off. Okay, so what I did, and now I have ink all over my fingers. But I mean, that lamy cassis does look nice on my finger. Um, I I put the cartridge in. I took the converter out. I put the cartridge in. I forced some through, so it'll be a weird color. It's just a blue one they sent, but it won't be quite the right color blue. But cartridge, so you see. Yeah, but it still doesn't feel right. Like, I'm wondering if it's the nibs, something about this nib. Like, I have smaller nibs. Like, I have sports nibs. Um, what size is the Twisby? I forget. Oh, it's normal. Yeah, but I use the Kaweco. The Parkio has a smaller nib. Oops. Six. I was, yeah, I mean, that also has a smallish nib. So I have no problem writing with the Perkio. I don't feel that same, like, it's almost fighting me. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone. Does anybody ever experience that with any other nibs? Kakuna is also small. I don't have, oh, it's a bit dried out, I think. Um, so yeah, here's a sports nib. Yeah, so it's not the smaller nib itself necessarily, but there's something particular. I mean, it's flowing a bit better now, but yeah. Right. So I let it sit for a bit. I think it's starting to flow a bit better. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's new. We need to give it a chance. So I'm gonna write out some lyrics so it gets a good flow on. And I was struggling what matches this. I couldn't think of anything. Should I do an Oasis song? Do something else. So, but I had an idea because I saw something in my social media recently about REM and their song Radio Free Europe. So I highly recommend you go Google those articles because it's important. But I don't want to start a political discussion on this video. I just want to try the pet. But in commemoration of that, I'm going to use the Radio Free Europe lyrics. And if you haven't heard that song, I do recommend you go listen to it. Yeah, so the resistance wasn't as much. It did glide better. But I don't know if this because the Benu blue ink is just really pale. It's a bit it's a bit weird. But the same thing was happening to that Lamy Cassis, and because I haven't really used it enough before to know what it should look like with other pens, I'm not sure. So I don't know if ink is kind of struggling to flow in it. Might have to try some different inks in it, and do some more tests with it. I don't know if you can swap the nibs out on these. I'll have to look that up. It's okay. It's not fantastic, unfortunately. It's kind of disappointing that it wasn't just like as great an experience as the Euphoria was immediately. Um, yeah, I feel a bit weird because I love it. It's beautiful. Like, look at that color. Look at that color. I mean, it's gorgeous. I just fell in love with it the minute I saw it. I was looking through all the Briolettes and I saw this one and I just kept going back to it, just talking to it, talking to Shauna about it. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to keep using it, the nib, trying to work out if maybe the nib just needs some kind of tuning adjustment. I don't know. It's not, like I said, it's not scratchy. It was just a bit resistant at first, and I feel like the flow is not good. But that could also be down to the inks. So that is my new pen day experience of the Benu Briolette. I know other people have Briolettes and they really like them, so I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm undecided. I don't want to give up on it because it is a beautiful pen. Don't want to have to send it back. I've never had to send a pen back yet, especially not to cool pens. And I want it to work out. So, any comments, advice, your experiences with other Brillettes? I'll watch the other person's video and see what they have to say about theirs. So, that's all I got to say about that. Bye.